Salutations and greetings from Marge. My name's Marge. Margaret. Margie. I'm a Heyoka Wise clown. I never used to like my given name. The nickname's fine, but my name has just never felt like it was mine. It's always felt like it was borrowed. Now you want in the window? As soon as I hit play. The energies are intense today. Margaret, and it means pearl, I hear. I've heard a lot of different definitions and things that people, meanings that they've related to the word Margaret. It's derived from Latin margarita. It's funny because I worked at a Mexican restaurant, Chevy's, for 3.5 years. It's traumatic when he fired me. But it's alright. That's how life goes. Traumatic events change us. They're like switches from one reality to the next. I mean, think about it. If that frequency level of vibration wasn't scary, babies wouldn't come out and scream. It's a shock. It's a start. It's a transition from, it's alchemy. From the spirit to the body. The birth. And then if you're lucky enough, during your incarnation, your body will turn full circle and birth your spirit so they can live as one in the world. What? It's pretty much what's happening right now. It's beautiful to see. See, it's also, which was Greek from Marguerite's. I got to go to Crete. I will go back one day to Greece. I'm in line with that vibration. See the stories of Greek mythology, they're actual events. People get it twisted. I'm here to untwine. Okay, Marguerite's meaning pearl, probably ultimately borrowing from Sanskrit Maniari. Saint Margaret, the patron of expectant mothers, was martyred at Antioch in the 4th century. Well, if the name fits, anyway, birthing into your spirit. Things advance the more input they have. People do it with knowledge, education. Plants do it. Vegetation does it with sunlight, growth, expansion. You think when a flower starts out as a seed, that he has an idea that he's only going to get at a particular size. I'm only going to get this big and I'm going to stop. No. Has no expectation of boundaries of expression of what it is to be and all the beauty that it can bring. Nope, it's not till some freaking low-vibing entity decides its fate and walks up and grabs that flower and yanks it, decides the course of its fate without the will of the flower. Tracking? It does not feel like the first day of summer. It does not. It feels like it does when it's about to be fall. Like it switched. I know hot days are coming. It's just not this day, and this is the only day that I have. with this pause, it feels like with the stillness, it feels like nature is giving my area reprieve, because the conditions in which it are making the water safe have to do with the environment and the heat ratio. I hope they're keeping it clean. I hope they get out there and clean up the water source, because once it does start getting hot, it's only going to make more green blue algae. But I don't know. I'm not going to drink it anyway. So, what is going to transpire with this unseasonable cool weather is that there's going to be a burst once the heat comes in. But you got to be cautious, because with that burst, people are not recognizing the feelings inside them. They are misunderstanding. And if you take time to pause in meditation and listen to your body and your sensations, you will get to know what these feelings are. People are misunderstanding the feelings of fear for hate. They're misunderstanding the feelings of lust for love. People are being seen to use lies to impose a truth. People at this point in time, listen to your hearts. Discernment is key. Your heart doesn't lie to you. We know who good guys and bad guys are. Even if you're wrong, it's better to be safe than sorry. The synchronicities are fucking rad though, dude. I curse when I get fired up. It's getting to the point that, like, I'll be listening to the music in the background and watching TV, or I say TV, watching, Ed Sheeran wake me up. And a song, and I'll think of a word, and the word I'm thinking will be the next word said on the song. And it happens all the time. Like, freaking 5, 6 times. It's just rapid fire synchronicity. I talk a lot about frequency, and maybe it's going to miss a lot of people because so many people didn't grow up with radios. You didn't have to have, you didn't get to have the experience of having a radio and a tape player and an antenna and trying to make that mixtape for that person that you liked so that you could express to them exactly how you feel through this music, because you can't come up with the words yourself. So you don't know what it's like to position things and adjust and engineer sound. So a lot of people don't know about frequency, because to get that, sometimes you got to dial in. You got to dial in. Because if you get that clear tune, and you have like songs that you resonate with and stuff like that, those times in your life when it's quiet and scary, for me, this is what I do. I refer to those songs, and sometimes in that music I find courage in that frequency. In those times that I feel lonely, I find solace. And I only get emotional because I know that other people could do that too, if they allow themselves to. And you can raise yourself up past the sadness, because sadness doesn't live in 4D. Pain, misery, only joy, love, and bliss. It's like the swamp in the never-ending story. It's the same thing. Weighs you down. Makes you dense. Makes you mean. Makes you ugly. Makes you scared. Grandma used to say it makes you ugly. I get what she means. A lot of times the view that we're giving is very misleading. I mean, heck, I did this the other day. I take different pictures of my view. I like to see things from different perspective, so many things. So I'll, like, on my Instagram, I'll in different interfaces, I'll post a picture of my You the Tube page, because I want to promote myself. It's nobody will better than me. So, gotta endorse what you support. No, ain't nobody good is gonna support me more than me. So, on my view, if you go to my page, where you see all the little thumbnails of, I have this tattoo, my homeland. I'm a starseed, and sometimes it's on this side, sometimes it's on this side. I guess it depends on which side of the tree the apple is going to fall on today, because I use the same camera. Anyway, this is a great message. I'm in my pajamas. Thought it was apropos, so I kept my pajamas on. Usually I keep private things private, because I recognize that things are still sacred and privacy. Anyway, it says, the greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated, and its children too, and its relationship with other human beings and spirits. We are all just shades of the same color spectrum. There is no membership required, paid or otherwise, for inclusion. Welcome to an earth where I see no borders, where people can come and go freely. Oh yes, you will still need to be cautious. There will still be marauders of the dark, but the marauders of the light get that much brighter, so we'll be alright. I hope you all have a rad day. Peace.